to even do this type of shit. But we gotta do it, right? We got to. We got to, bro. Now, I'm not gonna lie, right? Look at that. What the fuck? Yo! Hey, yo, hold on, I'll be right back. What the fuck was that, bro? Drake, Drake, Drake. Can't let you live like this, bro. What? Now, yo, what the fuck you got going on, homie? Now, listen to me real quick. This shit, you ever seen a pack of King Hawaiian bread? You ever seen a pack of King Hawaiian bread? What the? Oh. Now listen, Drake. I don't want to sit here and look at your body. Your body, your body. Tell your core audience to stomach that. Tell them where you get your abs from. Tell them where you get your abs from. What the fuck? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, Drake. I ain't gonna lie, Drake. What the fuck is this, Drake? What is this? What is this? What is that? What the fuck is that? That shit looks so fake. Drake, you know that shit looks fake. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. Come on, BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. Thinking of the snigger, I don't know it. But you don't know me. I'm in history. Got the best OMs in history. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. I'm taking it down. I'm taking it down. I'm bringing it away. I'm bringing it down. Drake, how you look like somebody took their business and just squeeze? Smack down in the middle. Like somebody needs your shit like this. Squeeze in the middle. Smack down in the middle. Squeeze in the middle. Ah, Drake. Drake. That shit, it looked like that six pack or 8 pack or 7 pack, whatever it is, looks like somebody put a fist in memory foam, smushed it, took it back out, and then it was your ass. I'm sorry, bro. That shit don't look real, dog. I got to agree with the public, Drake. The shit don't look real. I'm not a nigga to be sitting here staring at your body. Okay? I just want to get that out the way. Didn't look at the video when you was jacking your dick off. I'm sorry. I didn't look at that, right? I didn't look at the video of you doing some other shit. I don't even be looking at you do the videos when they be contemplating on you looking at these women, and I don't do none of that, bro. But this shit was hilarious. And another person, it seemed like y'all going through that to say, man, Big you and Big, anyway, Big Sean did it right. And his abs look like look like somebody took some Play-Doh and put their fingers on the side and then just took them out. Look like somebody squeezed it in there. You know, I don't know why y'all getting work done for y'all abs, but I guess y'all want to look like the shit. Or y'all want to look like somebody important, a sex symbol. I wonder how Janae Aiko feel about you with fake abs. Now, they might not be fake abs. They might just look weird or whatever. But you can't sit here, Big Sean, and say that you haven't got any work done, because you did say that the chiropractor gave you like the extra 2 inches on your back or something like that. So you definitely been getting work done now. Why I consider that to be work, I don't fucking know. But we know you manipulate your body. Let me say that. We know you manipulate your body for business. Okay? Are you a supermodel? No. Do you have a chance to be a supermodel? No. You're doing this to look better for people who don't give a flying, feathered, fried fuck about you. And that's what my biggest thing is. No one gives you a feather flying, fried fuck about your body. You know, when you die, it's going to decompose. So whatever you can, this is why people say whatever you came with, you keep, nigga. Because this world will make you think that you have to change it. Now, how you feel with the body that you have with no changes, I ain't got to argue with that. I do got to argue with people who deliberately try to change the appearance, because now you're fucking with yourself. You're fucking with your own self-esteem. This is why people who go through plastic surgery, not dealing with nothing else, just plastic surgery, people who make major changes in plastic surgery usually want to go back. What's up, Scholar? Scholar, what it do? Scholar, what it do? Ski, Teddy Brewski. Scholar, best what it do. People who make, I'm talking about their face, fucking ass, titties, dudes getting penis implants, I'm talking about reductions, anything. Any reduction, removing, adding, but it's not like something you can't notice. Like if I had like a fucking, I don't know, a goddamn bump on my elbow or something, but you could take it off. And it's like, okay, that's cool. That's cool. If you could take off this weird ass skin buck thingy that it ain't gonna hurt if you cut it. It's just overgrown, I don't know, whatever. That's totally different. You're talking about people who has a lifestyle, millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, or let's just say this, they have a better opportunity of getting some cash than we do, than I do, than people, you know what I'm saying? Well, Drake, I'm mad that you took it this far, you know, and I hope you and Big Sean don't go to the same people, because Big Sean, you did look pretty. You looked a suspect in that commercial. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You looked real suspect in that commercial. Shout out to the 25 people who was just watching my live not too long ago. Shout out to the 25 people. Y'all make sure to double tap on this motherfucker. We might be here for a little while. Now, people are going to say, well, why are you worried about it anyway? You looking at the nigga, this. Listen, it went viral, first of all. It wasn't on my radar. Big Sean and Drake's abs went viral for all the wrong reasons. Period. You know what I'm saying? Niggas saying they look like the squeezed toothpaste bottle. Other niggas saying they got memory foam 6 packs. Listen, I'm not the one. Right? I'm only reporting on this shit. And it's hilarious. But I will say, like, it seems like even though it's a different path, I seem like Big Sean has become such a laughing stock that he's just taking like it's almost like Big Sean is giving me that Meek Mill kind of feeling of like he's been here for 10, 15 years, but he's not really respected like the rest of his peers. What's up, Bob? And, I don't know. I always used to fight for him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. I used to fight for Big Sean. And I used to fight for Big Sean, man. I ain't gonna lie. I used to say he had bars. He do. He can rap and he can. His singles, he does. But it's just that tenacity. I feel like it's like that thing that people say LeBron doesn't have that Jordan does, right? I just think Big Sean doesn't have that tenacity, even like a Kendrick or a Drake, because at least they battle, or a fucking. I'm trying to think about somebody. Anybody who has that, somebody comes at me, I'm gonna come at them type shit, because it always seems like he steps back. You know what I'm saying? Big Sean is never really big on confrontation. He usually handles it subliminally. He doesn't really say names, but he was on the. He was on the. I guess he's the reason for one of the biggest rap moments that also had included Kendrick. And it's funny that it was almost full circle when the beef started. Big Sean was kind of rolling out his career, and here comes Kendrick again, dissing Drake. You know what I'm saying? But kind of like that dynamic of Kendrick is taking Big Sean's shine. I think that Big Sean put himself. I think Big Sean purposely put himself on mid tier level, but a little bit above average, so he could like, feel confident. Like I ain't got to be like competing with like the juggernaut. You know what I'm saying? I'm like I really don't want to say this about Big Sean, but you got Batman and you got Robin. You know what I'm saying? You got Busta Rhymes and you got Spliff. Like Big Sean is Spliff. And I'm not trying to downgrade any of his success. He sold over 200 million records. Uh, has platinum records as which is one of the songs he hates the most. But at the same time, bro, it gave you like sustainability in the rap game. You feel me? You feel me? Type shit. So I think that, you know, coming from just and then like Wale too. Like Wale was somebody too who I felt like was always like definitely like I don't know. It was more like I felt like Big Sean felt like he had to still earn his place because I think the competition was versed enough to where when you heard Big Sean, because if you heard Big Sean on the song with Wale, with Drake, with Wiz Khalifa, with, I don't know, Roscoe Dash, or what, like you could tell the difference. That's the thing. Like you could tell I think that was the thing, the biggest thing that I took out from it was that you just knew it was Big Sean rapping. You know what I mean? Like that was it. It wasn't really too hard to figure it out. It's okay, Big Sean rapping. Let's see what you gotta say. You know what I'm saying? Like fourth quarter freestyle. I mean, fuck, I'm trying to think about Dark Sky Paradise was probably one of my favorite albums from that whole class of everybody who was coming up. You know what I'm saying? Uh, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, James? Man, but I think that Drake is making the BBL jersey shit kind of popular again. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it helps that. It's just I think it's funny. To me personally, I think it's funny that Big Sean and Drake are having the same problem. Big Sean is having an issue right now with his career, and Drake is having an issue with his career. That a lot of people said that Drake and Big Sean sounded alike, or that Drake sounded like Big Sean when he came out. And at first, when you heard that, you was like, "Oh man," because they was too new. We didn't know the tendencies of Drake, so at that time, we didn't believe that. I don't know, this light skinned dude from Canada who does R&B is gonna steal this flow from a guy in Detroit. Not even thinking that Canada and fucking Michigan is right there next to each other, right? And that's why I think that was another reason too, like why I think Drake probably stole or emulated Big Sean's style, because he kind of came from that similar place of, and they both had a voice. They both had a voice. You know what I mean? Um, as well, that was similar. But I really, really do think that, man, hey, you know I ball chemo. That's that super duper flow that Big Sean had back then. It's just funny to me that they both going through like similar. I don't know. They both getting humiliated in a sense, like in a way, like I don't know, like that shit was kind of crazy. Them going through like the exact same thing. Everybody talking about y'all abs. I'm like, what the fuck is up with that? And, when you look at the pictures, it's like, what the fuck? What is wrong with y'all abs? Like y'all niggas is getting by y'all body done. Like females, like women. You know, I just think it kind of it's a telltale sign on why. I'm not saying Kendrick didn't want to diss Big Sean, but I can see how he wasn't worried about it. You know what I mean? He kind of was probably gonna say the same shit. Like maybe the most he probably would say about Sean is like, you know what I'm saying, you fucking pop artists to make sure that you can, you know what I'm saying, the only time your artist pop is when you dating pop artists or something like that. Like, I don't know, the only time your artist pop is when you fucking a pop artist or some shit like that. And I think that the confidence that Big Sean was lacking throughout his whole career, I think it got something to do with Kanye. I think that got something to do with Kanye. I think Kanye traumatized Big Sean into thinking he wasn't more than what he was, because every single fucking time when Big Sean comes out with something that he cares about, you could tell that's still there. Like that top tier rapping, that appeal that niggas used to love him for is definitely still there. So I don't know. It's just, you know, I don't know what happened to him, man. I don't know what happened. Who the fuck knows what happened to the nigga? You know what I mean? But he snapped on that motherfucking spiral, but Joey Badass once again. Somebody's still in the spotlight. That's like the narrative. Listen. This is the narrative that built up around Big Sean naturally. No one, I don't think no one wanted to like build a narrative of like, oh man, niggas is still a Big Sean Shine, but it's happening like that though. Straight up, real fast. Let me see, man. Hey James, I'm gonna tell you a secret. Even like from what you're saying, because I still don't know what you saw, but let's just say whatever, that certain things can get old, even that. So you have to, you feel me, just accept what comes with your shit. Drake, you share a picture with your abs, but when you share a picture of your abs, you sharing a whole liquor, bro. Nigga, bro, stop. Your inside don't match your outside, Drake. You drinking like a motherfucker. You drinking like some bitch. You still thinking about this beef. You still thinking about this fucking beef. I'm telling you. That should you be? To be honest, I don't know, bro. I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you. I don't fucking know. But what I do know is that I think you smart enough, or maybe your ego, maybe it's your ego. But I would assume that you're smart enough to, like decipher between doing some shit that matter and doing shit that don't. But it seems like to me you trying to like, the more unbothered you try to prove yourself, the more bothered you look, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas knew you watched the Super Bowl performance. I wish you would have did what Meek Mill did with your song back to back, and Kendrick wouldn't have had as much power as he did. If you would have did a video, you would have went viral. First of all, the lawsuit fucked it up. But if let's imagine this without a lawsuit. If Drake was to put on Not Like Us and bob his head and be like, oh, here you go. Okay. I can see how people walking like this song. And you should have did that shit right before your song came out. Excuse me. You should have did that with 616 in LA or Euphoria. You should have been listening to the song, maybe not the whole song, maybe cut it up or some shit like that, and then drop your shit, man. But no, you had to drop a lawsuit, nigga. Fuck out of here, man. Crazy shit, man. But I will say this. You tried. You did a good job trying, man. I ain't gonna lie. You did a good job trying. A lot of people like Family Matters. I personally feel like the Heart Part 6 kind of fucks up all of your diss tracks. But if we just talking strictly rapping, pretty alright. I'm gonna lie to you. What's up, Random Bando? It's pretty alright, man. It's pretty alright. Motherfuckers was rapping, niggas. Motherfuckers was rapping. I'm telling you. Real shit. Niggas was rapping on there. But this BBL Drizzy shit, this BBL Sean shit, it's like, y'all gotta chill. Like, I see dudes online, I ain't gonna name no names. Niggas ain't have dreads, they just had a little fro. Now niggas got dreads and braids and like, damn, bro, I didn't know you could grow hair that fast in 2 weeks. I ain't gonna call them no motherfucking names. But these niggas be acting like some street divas. You got niggas on here who will take dick like street divas. These niggas is putting on a weed and perfume. And I'm talking about like, goddamn, bro, I thought, what the fuck, what happened? But it is what it is. And motherfuckers be looking like they so real. You walk in that motherfucking room, that shit be. The fuck was you fucking a balloon? You fucking idiot. Real talk. But look though, like, if we being totally honest, you know, Drake has songs that we're gonna go back to. Drake has a song with Kendrick. Okay, we're gonna go back to that one. You're gonna see in the comments the last time Drake came to the last Kendrick and Drake collab, whatever. And I'm saying all that to say, like, there is a small chance we might see there's a small chance. Well,
there is no chance that they're going to be performing anytime soon. But there's a small chance that they're going to treat when Kendrick and Drake decide to get over this. It's going to feel like Jeezy and Gucci for our generation, even though it wasn't. And even though you got Chicago niggas, you got like bodies and all that other shit. It's like you're gonna get the effect of seeing them two together is gonna be monumental. If that ever fucking happens. Let's just be honest. Nah, probably shit this shit probably never happened, right? But like, just thinking about it and shit, speculating and shit, smoking and shit. Thinking about what could happen and shit. You know. Less about thinking about what could happen and just more about like scenarios, you know what I'm saying? Like, like niggas ain't trying to get hurt. Niggas ain't trying to get hurt for real, for real. Niggas just trying to get some cash and gain some fans, man. Move to the next city, man. You know what I mean? Now, whether you got a message, don't have a message in your shit, that's on you. It's totally up to you. But nonetheless, you making music, go for it. I'm not gonna say that music is for everybody, but I think that music is for people who feel the natural urge to do it. If you don't feel the natural urge to do it, don't do music. Because you got people out here who are good at just doing music and not feeling it, or they weren't made for it. There's a big difference, bro. If I did the same shot for 10 years, I'll be good at that one shot. Yeah, you'd be good at rapping. You might even be good at business. But do you know how to actually build a legacy? No, I don't listen. I don't give a fuck about if somebody feel like they could rap. You don't know how to build a legacy. That shit is very hard to do, bro. Everybody wants to be in the conversations after they're gone. That's a fucking legacy, bro. Period. If you ain't doing this shit to be known for when you dead, then you not doing something. You're not doing what you need to be doing. I'm just being honest. Just being honest. Shout out to everybody. Excuse me. Shout out to everybody, man. We're gonna have to, you feel me, chill out on the smoking for a little while. In a minute. I'm trying some new shit, Y'all might not see me smoking as much in a little bit, but it's all good though. It's all good though. I'm telling you, it's all Gucci. I ain't gonna, you feel me, just leave you. I ain't gonna leave you. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna try to just leave. But it's gotta be what it's gotta be eventually. You gotta stack this cheese. You gotta stack this cheese. Wow. But yeah, man, I can't really like this. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You taking a picture trying to show off your physique in front of a whole bunch of liquor bottles is like proving like you. That's like 2 out of 5 of that's like 2 out of 5 of the main points Kendrick was trying to tell you about yourself. Then you care about your appearance and you fucking got drug problems, nigga. I'm smoking, but I'm saying I'm finna chill. You don't think people who are conscious notice that shit? Maybe you want to live unconscious, Drake. The lawsuit, you'll never be respected as a rapper again. I don't care what anybody thinks. That Iceman album, that shit, bro, you could be spitting the most fire shit on that album. It's gonna fall flat in a week or two. You're not, listen. You are the number one artist because of your stats. You are not the number one artist right now because people feel like it. That is the issue, nigga. That's the issue, nigga. You are the number one man, Drake. You are the number one fucking artist ever. You did get listened to more than all of the other fucking musical genres of the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, whatever the fuck the stat that them motherfuckers told you that you looked up that you was trying to be. Whatever, bro. You all that shit, Brody. But no one gives a fuck about your accolades, bro. Because you made it that way. No one else did that shit. That's the whole thing. I could see if at one point in time you had niggas hating on you, but bro, I think at one point in time you looked up to these niggas. You called Jay-Z and Kanye West two other rappers. Why didn't you just say their name? Yeah, Kanye and Jay-Z, they finna come out with this album. We got a shit on them. No, you feel me? What? Like you, I think that you've always been that way though. That's the whole fucking thing. It's probably why we never seen you with friends and shit. And when you did get around friends, it was gang members. So you were trying to fill the void that you felt like you had to fulfill. Because now you're around these people, so now I gotta fucking be this type. You know, I gotta chill around 21 Savage. I gotta chill around the Future. I gotta chill around a Young Thug, a nigga who I know is some shit. You don't think Drake helped him out? You don't think? I'm not listening. I don't think niggas really get when niggas be like, niggas pay for the shit. Like, hey, yo, I'm not saying Drake had anything to do with no YSL crimes, YSL case, or none of that shit. But man, oh man, it was a lot harder for YFL Lucci to fuck with Young Thug when he was around Drake. It's a lot harder, man. And we did see Drake give Young Thug $1 million when he got out. Got on a helicopter or some shit or whatever. Dropped it off to him and went back about his business. He gave him $1 million in cash. Drizzy gave Young Thug $1 million in cash. So you think if Drake gave Young Thug $1 million, he didn't. I'm not saying Drake had something to do with the YSL cases or the murders or anything of that nature. But he said free Slime. When Slime got out, he gave him $1 million. I'm pretty sure Drake helped him a little bit. Just on certain occasions, certain things, certain shit. You get what's about. So that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not saying that Drake was a part of anything. I'm just saying, man, it was a lot harder for YFL Lucci to touch the Young Thug once he got around Drake. That's all it was. Funny how Young Thug got around Drake. You know what? I'm gonna say this. I know what Joe Budden talking about now. I'm about to go live about that shit, bro. I'm about to go live about this shit. I just thought about what I just said, and I just thought about what's really going on. For real. I'm gonna put this out. And I'm not gonna lie, I think I might be saying something similar to what Joe Budden be saying, but I've never heard him say it. Cause he won't, but I'm about to say it. I'm gonna say that shit. I'm gonna say this shit on my next live, to be honest with you. I really feel like this is it's one of them ones. Real talk. But Drake and Big Sean, man, I gotta roast y'all niggas for a second. You niggas 6-pack. That shit look like. So you ever see them big ass elephant leaves? And then they got them little slits? You niggas niggas' abs look like a rolling tray, bro. You niggas' abs look like rolling trays, bro. Oh my. Oh man. Oh my God. Drake and Big Sean. Y'all abs look like Lunchables. You ever opened up a Lunchable and you see how, bro, y'all abs look like open Lunchable packets. On my soul. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Drake and Big Sean, y'all abs look like open surgical packets, bro. Real shit. I'm not lying to you. I'm being real as fuck with you. This is what the internet saying. I'm not saying this shit. This shit is satire. This shit is comedy. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? But if it wasn't funny to you, then nigga boo hoo. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's early though. It's early in the AM. Nigga had to knock this out. You know what I mean? But I do feel like Big Sean and Drake have been taking L's for a while though. No one, Big Sean L's is a lot quieter because for some reason he always seemed looked at as goofy, but then when you see how he act, it's like you kind of can see why, because he always, I wouldn't call him scared. He's definitely passive aggressive though. Big Sean is the definition of passive aggressive because he'll say some shit, walk back on it. Say some shit, walk back on it. Say some, you know what I mean? I don't see him really standing on too much for too long. If you stand on something, it sounds like we could take not even. You know. I just also as I look back on his history, I'm like, damn man, you never really. The few times that you stood up was when you was on the Control verse with Jay Electronica and Kendrick. And I think you talked about Ye for a little bit, or you was throwing stuff. I don't know. But it wasn't really nothing else for real. I feel like that Big Sean could say that he was like trying to like shut some shit down. Cause Big Sean got a name to where she can shut shit down. So I don't know. Maybe it's just the pressure, you know what I'm saying? What comes with the shit, you know. But I'm about to get out this motherfucker, man. Y'all hit me up. Leave something in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about this shit, man. I'm out. Peace.